Alright, so today we're going to be looking at some hose management techniques, managing the nozzle, pushing the nozzle down. So RJ's going to go ahead and start by demonstrating the clamp technique. Important part here, basically he's created a friction point right here under his ankle. He's right-handed dominant, so he's coming in off this side. He can open up the tail. And he has full control basically right here. He really can sit back in it and lean into it. He can keep this foot forward and lean back into it and have full control. What's happening is that energy is being transferred from here, down here, into the ground, and his body doesn't have to do a lot of work. He's got full control of it. This hose is a little loose, so it tends to kink a little bit more as it's flowing. But realistically, you would want to choke back on the bail, come back around here, from up underneath, and flow. So the next well, let's go ahead and talk about moving. If he wants to move, drop the bail, go about half bail, sling it over his shoulder. He can clamp his leg up underneath here, up under the hose. He can pull it over his shoulder and advance the line. Putting one end down and pulling. And he can advance that line like that. And then when he's ready, he's set up to start flowing. Alright, so the next technique we'll go to is the hip. Similar, except this time the hose isn't going to be under his leg. He's actually going to create a fulcrum right here in his hip. So he's really just applying pressure right here. He's got his weight sitting back here. He opens the line. And this is the most direct line to absorb that nozzle reaction as it's coming back. Once again, you can see that the hose has a tendency to go right in that area. Not about time. These techniques work both with the 1 3/4 like we're using, or whether you're using 2 inch or even up to 2.5. Last method he's going to use is he's going to lock in place. Knees out. His elbow comes down and locks into his knee, and that actually gives him like a skeletal frame, like a basically like a fixed frame, and he's able to flow, set up. His weight is distributed back. The only disadvantage with a move like this, if he's going to try to flow and go, he's going to have to kind of take away from this fulcrum point to be able to move. So I'm his backup firefighter. I'm coming in with him. All right, on you, RJ. Oh. As a backup firefighter, you want to make sure that you don't end up with hose clamped or crimped or kinked in a section. If you have to stay low, you can put one leg out, reach under the hose line, kind of doing a similar lock. I'm basically using my legs to pull instead of my arms. My arm is already, it's stationary where it needs to be. And I can advance pretty well. One other thing we're going to make sure that we do, if we have time to do it in the yard, we're going to attempt to make this H pattern like the yard. The advantage here is we're creating less points of contact on the concrete or the ground or wherever for the hose to pull against. So you can see it basically has here and down there. So as RJ advances that hose a little bit, go ahead and advance it. You can see it pulls a lot better. All the way out. As opposed to what he's got here, he's got to deal with this hose dragging all the way along the ground. So it just helps us to be able to advance it a little bit more. All right, thanks.